Hello there and welcome. And it is no secret that over the past couple of years, Microsoft has struggled with the Xbox brand, whether it is the consoles, whether it is Game Pass or gaming in general. And whether you are a die-hard Xbox fan or not, it is plain to see you have to admit that much. But I want to talk about the idea of Xbox is dead and how I think it's actually being misused here on YouTube. If you're new here, my name is James, and on this channel we talk about gaming all the time. And give me a little subscribe if you fancy it and like this sort of content. Give the video a like if you like it, give it a dislike if you don't. I won't hold it against you. So, over the past couple of weeks, I've actually been testing a couple of things here on YouTube because I like doing things like that. I make the content, people watch it, but my content is very smart in some ways that a lot of people don't pick up on. For example, I give videos and ideas out to whoever, and on the surface of it, Xbox is dead, blah, 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 blah. But when people comment on that, I can usually tell if they've actually watched all the video or if they've only watched a certain portion of it or whether they haven't watched anything at all, because I give clues and keys away within videos. For example, this video itself is titled something like YouTubers are saying Xbox is dead only for clicks, or something to that effect. It just depends on whatever the A/B testing is whenever you see this video. And while it is true that Xbox is having issues, Xbox isn't dead. No matter what you want to think, Xbox as a brand isn't dead. Whether you think a console is dead or not, I don't know, maybe. But the videos that I've put up have been kind of focusing on the idea of there will be no more Xboxes anywhere. This is the end of it, end of the line for Microsoft, blah, 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 blah. Well, in actual fact, I don't necessarily truly believe that. I think there probably will actually be something. This all came about because I'd seen a lot of YouTubers suddenly have their views increase whenever they use the Xbox is dead term in like a video title or a thumbnail. So I thought, that's interesting. So I gave it a go, and weirdly enough, those videos have actually got quite a lot of views and quite a lot of watch time. And I know this channel itself is rather small, but in comparison to other videos, those Xbox is dead videos are actually doing pretty well. So why are YouTubers doing that? It's obvious, isn't it? It's for the clicks, it's for the money. That's why I did it. Well, also to test as well. So that's my caveat today, this. I did those videos to make a bit of money, to get some clicks, to get some, something going on in the algorithm, but also to test that if it was actually true that using the term Xbox is dead does actually generate clicks. And it does. I saw an uplift in plenty of people coming to the channel and, ooh, no, I don't like this, dislike, then commenting. And what people seem to forget is whether you dislike or leave a negative comment, it still counts as interaction. The algorithm sees that, ooh, people like that video, people don't like that video, there's a lot of love, a lot of hate for that video, a lot of hype, a lot of hate, all that kind of stuff. And so it will push it to more and more people. And that's why the term Xbox is dead is actually working well for a lot of YouTubers on this platform. Whenever they make a video about it, they're getting the views, they're getting more subscribers, they're getting watch time, they're getting paid for it. So what can you do about this? Well, if you look at it from a logical point of view, those YouTubers who are constantly putting out videos saying Xbox is dead don't believe a word they say. Now, I'm not saying every single one is like that, but you've got to look at it from an algorithmic point of view. If you're constantly creating something that's trying to trigger in the algorithm using the term Xbox is dead, do you truly believe that, or are you just doing that for the views, for the money, for the clicks, whatever? I'd say the latter is more than likely true in most cases. For me, that's not necessarily true because obviously I've had those videos up and yeah, I've made some money from it. I've had some clicks, some new subscribers, some comments, but I've had other videos in between about, Nintendo being hacked and like game stuff, like collection stuff and all that. So I was trying to test the algorithm to see if it really would work. And in doing so, I've actually found a couple of other things that will work in the algorithm as well, for my benefit, I guess. But let's quickly talk about the idea of Xbox is dead. Is it dead? No, of course it's not. It is still limping along. I think it is easy to see that PC is doing better. The PlayStation 5 is doing better. Whether the Switch is doing better or not, I don't really know. I don't care too much for the Nintendo Switch at this point, but I do care for Xbox, and I think it is needed in the future. So if we go into next generation without an Xbox, I think we're going to face a lot of problems from Sony and Nintendo, because they'll want to dominate more of the market because they can, because an Xbox console isn't there. So for all these YouTubers to say Xbox is dead, what is their true reasoning? Leaks, rumors, opinions, clicks? Yeah, probably all of those. Clicks is the most important. I'm not going to name any YouTubers because, to be honest, I don't see the point. There are YouTubers out there who I actually watch who say the Xbox is dead, and I don't hold it against them because I genuinely think that that is content for them. I don't think they're trying to actually farm the algorithm. They are genuinely putting out something of opinion. Like most of the videos on this channel for me are my opinion, and that's down to me whether people think I'm right, wrong, whatever, it doesn't matter. Leaving likes, dislikes, it's all part of the algorithm. So realistically, if we look at, let's say, the PlayStation 5, if I were to put out a PS5 is dead video, that would get nowhere because people aren't searching for that. People aren't looking for that. And honestly, Microsoft have done this to themselves. They've put themselves in this position where they're firing people, they're winding down, they're saying things, and then turning back on it and lying and all that kind of stuff. Because it is proven that Phil Spencer has lied and whatever else. So people latch onto that. And it's all about the algorithm. It's all about making the wonga. That's what it is. And like I said, for me, I don't make a lot on this channel. Not a lot of money at all. This is just more of a hobby thing. But for me to suddenly get an uplifting clicks and subscribers and watch time when I put an Xbox is dead video out, then obviously I'm going to latch onto that. As I've mentioned, if you look into it like I have and do a bit of experimentation with the algorithm in that sense, you can work out what does work and what doesn't. For example, the way this video is done, I think less people are going to view this than some of my other Xbox is dead videos, because I've intentionally titled it in a way and intentionally put the thumbnail in a way which will not rage bait people, I guess. Although I suppose it might end up rage baiting people in another way. I don't know, maybe I'll have to find out and do some analytics on that later on, who knows. So anyway, no, I don't think Xbox as a platform is dead. There might be another Xbox console in the future. I think it's fair to assume that Microsoft at some point would have considered a next generation console. Whether it is cancelled and rebooted, I don't know. None of us truly know apart from the execs at Microsoft. So let's leave that with them for now. Let's roll forward. Let's all enjoy gaming together rather than complain about one console or make negativity. No one likes negativity unless you're a content creator looking to farm clicks. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below, because this is quite an interesting topic and quite a controversial one in a lot of ways. And don't name any YouTubers that you think might be doing that, because there's no point to that. At the end of the day, it's their livelihood, it's their way of making money, it's their job. It's not fair to penalise them for that. I just wanted to make you aware that the whole Xbox is dead thing is a way of farming clicks. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. There'll be a couple of other videos on the screen now if you fancy clicking any of those and seeing more videos like this. A little subscribe button down below if you fancy subscribing and seeing the first videos come out on that. Be the first to comment. You can do that, can't you? Give the video a like if you liked it, dislike if you didn't. Won't hold it against you. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Take care.